Hey guys, welcome back to another gaming news video here on the channel. So ever since the Microsoft acquisition with Activision, things have been a little bit hazy around Call of Duty, but finally we're getting some clarification around that. We also got a bunch of other stuff to talk about in this video, so stick around for all of that. If you do enjoy this one, be sure to leave it a like so more people can see it. It's kind of how the algorithm works, so it definitely helps out the channel. If you don't like it, it's completely fine, but do let me know in the comments what you don't like so I can improve the content in the future. And of course, if you are new here, be sure to subscribe so you guys never miss a future upload. We talk about the games and play the games here on the channel. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's jump into this. Let's start with a very short announcement, and that is that Final Fantasy 14 Online has resumed sales. So if you guys didn't know, you guys can see it up on screen, by the way. If you didn't know, basically they had stopped sales because the servers were getting overcrowded. A lot of people have been jumping into this game, man, with good reason. This game is absolutely fantastic. I gotta jump back into it. But basically, sales of the following products, which had been temporarily suspended, will resume on January 25th. So they're already up at the time of recording this. So that's Final Fantasy 14 Online Starter Edition, Online Complete Edition, and Online Complete Collector's Edition, and all that good stuff. So if you guys have been waiting to pick up Final Fantasy 14 Online, well, now you can get back into it. You can purchase it as the sales are back up. Moving on from that, we had a little bit of a weird kind of bug or glitch going on with PlayStation. A bunch of people were tweeting about this, and it's very interesting because apparently there's some kind of some kind of glitch going on that was showing some of the PS4 or PS5 trophies as PS3 games or whatever. It was really weird. So I'll throw it up on screen. You guys can read it with me. We'll check all this out. So basically, all the PS4 trophies were briefly wiped and they were labeled as PS3. The issue has been resolved now, but obviously it sparked some backwards compatibility speculation. And this is coming from Video Games Chronicle, of course. They go on to say that an issue with the PlayStation Network caused PlayStation 4 trophies to temporarily disappear overnight, with their titles appearing as PS3 games instead. Trophy lists on both consoles and the PlayStation mobile app were only showing PlayStation 5 titles properly, but the PS4 titles were showing 0% with no titles shown, and only a PS3 logo where the PS4 one should have been. And then, of course, a couple people were tweeting it out. You can see Next Gen Player as well as Ryan Goris all posting this up online that there was 0%, and again, PS3 logos instead of PS4. Very weird stuff. And again, when you kind of surround this with everything else we've been talking about, with the potential of PS3 backwards compatibility coming to PS5 sooner than later, then it seems like it's probably even sooner than we may have expected. So we may be seeing an announcement for PS3 backwards compatibility on PS5 in the coming weeks even. I don't know how close we are to it, but obviously there's some back-end system kind of preparation going on for this, and it's pretty exciting. I can't wait to see what PS3 games are going to be first backwards compatible day one once they do bring that backwards compatibility to PS5, with PS3 games. So let me know, what's the first PS3 game you hope to play and see as backwards compatible on the PS5? Let me know in the comments. Moving on from that, we got a couple different things to talk about regarding Halo. So we got the Halo Paramount Plus Original. You guys can see it up on screen right now that they tweeted out. Suit up, Spartans. The wait is almost over. The official trailer for Halo, the series, lands this Sunday during halftime of the AFC Championship game on CBS and Paramount Plus. So if you're going to be watching that, you'll see it live. And then if you're not going to be watching it, if you don't have access to watch it live, then usually shortly after they'll upload the trailer to YouTube as well. So if you miss it, you can tune in on YouTube shortly. I'm going to be doing a reaction to it. I'm not sure if I'm going to post it on the gaming channel yet. I also have a reaction channel called Skelly, and I usually post non-gaming reactions over there. Anyway, so then Halo, the actual Twitter account, also tweeted out the following, saying, with over 20 million Spartans joining us so far, we're thrilled to announce that Halo Infinite is the biggest launch in Halo franchise history. Thank you everyone for joining us on the next step in this great journey. So that's absolutely huge. So we already have 20 million players in Halo. Now you got to keep in mind too that Halo Infinite multiplayer is free to play, of course, but it's been a pretty successful hit with a lot of people. I know there's obviously, judging from some of the Halo videos I've made on the channel, there's some people that feel like, Halo Infinite is not where they, what they wanted. They preferred maybe Halo 5. I think the majority of people people, based on from what I've seen, I think the majority of people probably do prefer Halo Infinite over, you know, Halo 5, which is the last, obviously, Halo game that came out. You guys can let me know in the comments which one you prefer, and how have you been enjoying Halo Infinite? Whether you prefer Halo 5 or not, have you at least been enjoying Halo Infinite? Do you like it, or do you just completely dislike it? Where do you stand with Halo Infinite? I've been having a blast with it, man. It's just it's so fun. It's such a great game, in my opinion. I think they're doing really good with it. I just can't wait to see the content expand, because it's still minimal right now, because it's still kind of, you know, launch, and it's going to be kind of more of a game service type of experience. So it's going to be one of those games that it's going to evolve over time. They're going to add content over time. That's why day one, you know, first couple months is not really a ton of content right away, but we're getting more and more as we go on. We've had a couple different events now as well, multiplayer events, and other game modes added. So there's definitely a lot more right now than there was at launch, but still, you know, a little ways to go, right? Especially with a normal kind of progression system, which they're still apparently working on, Forge, you know, all that different stuff, co-op campaign and all that. So pretty crazy though. The biggest launch in Halo franchise history. That's pretty freaking huge. 20 million players so far. So yeah, congrats to the team, and I look forward to keep playing Halo Infinite, and I'll keep covering Halo Infinite here on the channel. So this one's also going to be very, very brief. I'll just throw it up on screen right away. You guys can see from Crytek, they announced Crysis 4. Basically, it says it's time to join the journey and be the hero, a Crytek announcement. And there's not really much of a trailer, just kind of like, I guess, random stuff, you know, random kind of particle effects and stuff on screen. There's literally nothing at all, so it's not even worth showing here. But you can see it on Twitter. It's just basically join the journey, become the hero, and then there's a 4. So it's just an announcement. There's nothing beyond this. It's kind of like what Nintendo did with Metroid Prime 4, where they just kind of had that spacey vibe, and then all of a sudden it was like Metroid Prime 4. And that was it. We have like nothing else to it. So that's basically what this is. So not a lot to say about that. We're going to keep that short, sweet, and simple. And we're just going to move on. Keep the ball rolling, baby. Keep the ball rolling. Here we go. Okay. So we're going to get to the main highlight, which is Call of Duty, right? A lot of people wondering what's going to happen with Call of Duty on PlayStation. It seems so uncertain, right? A lot of people don't have any clue what's going to be going on, but there's a brand new Bloomberg article that unpacks a lot of stuff that's going on. Apparently there's a bunch of stuff that they've heard that's you know, kind of confirmed from Activision and all that good stuff. As far as after that, who knows? But I'll throw it up on screen. Jason, I never know how to say his last name. I'm not even gonna try. Let's just call him Jason. I'm sorry, man. I'm bad with names. All right, you guys know that by now. He says, new Activision is committed to releasing at least the next 3 Call of Duty games on PlayStation, even after the Xbox acquisition, according to people familiar with the deal. Now, technically it's 3, but it's not really 3. It's kind of like 2 and then like Warzone 2. So it's COD 2022, this year's Call of Duty. Apparently next year's Call of Duty, which I wasn't sure about. We talked about that the other day. And apparently Warzone 2 in 2023. After that, it's hazier. We don't know what's going to happen after that, but apparently at least those 3 are coming to PlayStation for sure. So we actually had a tweet from Tom Henderson. I'll throw that up on screen regarding Warzone 2, and this is what he had to say about it. He says, Warzone 2 is literally that. It's Warzone 2. Current gen and PC only, no past weapon integrations, etc. A completely brand new game for the better hardware. So this is literally a sequel to Warzone. You're not carrying anything over. Everything that we have right now, you know, everything's been kind of carrying over from all these different games. None of that's carrying over. It's going to be a completely brand new experience. It's basically a brand new Call of Duty Battle Royale, which is going to be, I guess, I don't know if it's going to be literally called Warzone 2. It might be a new name, but it's going to be a new experience. Is it going to be based off of the, you know, current Warzone? Maybe. I don't know what they're going to do with it. All I know is that apparently, you know, Xbox One, PS4, all those consoles, they're getting left in the dust. You're only going to get PS5. You're going to get Xbox Series X and Series S, PC. Those are the only consoles. No Nintendo Switch, obviously. That shouldn't have to be said, but you know. And again, it's a sequel that's going to have no past weapon integration. So who knows what that's going to be? Again, that's probably not probably, but that's apparently not coming to like 2023. So that should be interesting to say the very least. Now, I was talking about in the previous video how I didn't know if, you know, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered maybe would be the game that Microsoft, you know, finally releases, the multiplayer that is, finally releases for us after they get the acquisition kind of settled in 2023, but maybe not. Maybe that's going to be a 2024 game. I don't know. Maybe it's never going to come out at this point, but I'm still hoping on that. I'm still really hoping on that. But again, as far as we know, those are confirmed. Does that mean that Call of Duty is not going to be coming to PlayStation after that? No, it's not what it means at all. It just means that's all we have confirmed, because Microsoft, I mean, they could decide anything. Like I said in the last video, I don't see Microsoft, taking Call of Duty off of PlayStation. I think that would be a very, very bad move for many different reasons. I think there's more money to be made by keeping it on PlayStation than there is to take it off. I know if you were to keep it exclusive, the idea is to push more console sales for Xbox, and then if you do that, more people are going to buy more software, right? More first-party software from Microsoft, whether it's Halo or Gears of War or Forza or whatever else. But I still think, I mean, maybe again, I'm ignorant, but I still think that there's probably more money to be made by keeping Call of Duty on PlayStation, because obviously Microsoft owning Activision, they're still going to be making money off of that. And, there's a massive, massive player base for Call of Duty on PlayStation. Some of them may buy an Xbox, some of them may already own an Xbox, but there's also a huge chunk that probably wouldn't do that. And overall, I think a lot of the player base, whether on Xbox, PC, or PlayStation, I think it would piss off a lot of people, because this is Call of Duty, right? I think that is one game that would just be a bad move. It would give you a bad rep. There's a lot of other games in the Activision vault that I would say, by all means, I mean, you could go either way with it, right? Like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, maybe even Guitar Hero, right? Who knows? But Call of Duty, I don't see that being a good idea personally. But hey, well, time will tell. That's all we know for now. So that's going to wrap it up for today, my friends. That is the news. If you enjoyed this video, like I said, leave it a like. It definitely helps with the channel. If you didn't like it, that's completely fine, but do let me know so I can improve the content in the future. And be sure to subscribe to stick around for future content. Tell your friends and all that good stuff. You guys want to help grow the community, and you can check out all the social links and all that good stuff down in the description below, as well as my Nintendo channel, because everything in Nintendo goes on a different channel, because I'm a huge Nintendo fan and I needed a separate channel just for Nintendo content. I know, I'm crazy like that. So anyway, stay safe, stay well. See you guys soon, another one. Until then, my friends, game on.